This is how your balancer will arrive, and I will show you how easy it is to assemble. The MP balancer will come in 4 main parts, 2 end caps, and a pin to adjust the height. We'll just slide the pieces together. Put on the end caps. Then we'll take the pin and notice that there's 2 holes here, so you can either have it up this high, you can have it at this height, or you can even lower it more for a shorter pitcher. And we'll put the pin in at this height, and there's your MP balancer put together, ready to be used. The MP balancer was designed for pitchers of all skill levels to help them to stay up, stay back, stay on line, and throw the ball downhill. With proper use of the MP balancer on a consistent basis, it will help the pitcher repeat his mechanics and his delivery over and over again. When we talk about staying tall, we're talking about staying tall over the rubber, and the reason we want to do that is so we have more leverage going to the plate. So the feedback that you will get from the balancer, when you pick your leg up, you stay tall, your foot will hover over the balancer. If you sit on the back leg, your foot will hit it, and it will give you instant feedback. And that's the beauty of the balancer, is that you get instant feedback as far as not staying back and not staying tall. We talked about staying tall, now we want to talk about staying back. And that is one of the key things to pitching. A lot of pitchers at all skill levels don't stay back, and when they do that, they're throwing all arm and therefore putting way too much strain on the arm. So I'll demonstrate how the balancer will keep you from going forward too quick. You pick your leg up again, staying tall, and then if you just slide it over the top of the balancer, it will make you stay back. If you go forward too quick and get off your backside, your foot will hit it too hard and you'll get stuck, and it'll give you instant feedback. So we want to stay tall, slide our foot down the balancer, and stay back. Slide your foot down the balancer, staying back, stay tall, stay back, staying tall. Okay, we talked about staying tall, we talked about staying back, now we're going to talk about the alignment. We're going to stay tall, and as we're sliding our foot down the rail, we're loading our hip and we're breaking our hands at the same time and staying back. So we're staying tall, separating the hands, staying back. Notice that my foot path is going to be the same every time. That's what this apparatus is for, is to give you proper foot path to the plate every single time. Because if you open up too soon, your foot comes off it. If you stay too close, you step across it. If you slide your foot down the balancer, it will give you perfect alignment every time. Okay, we talked about staying tall, we talked about staying back, we talked about alignment. Now we're going to talk about the landing and getting our arm in proper position to throw the baseball. So we're going to stay tall, we're going to load up and slide our foot down the balancer, perfect alignment, loading up as we're going, make sure we're separating the hands and staying tall, staying back, and then when the foot comes off the balancer, just tap the ground with it, get your arm up in position to throw, shoulder and front side still at the target, rotate, square, throw out over the front leg, balance. The MP balancer can be used by a right-hander or a left-hander without having to move the device at all. So a left-hander can use it just as well as the right-hander. As I was doing it right-handed, now I'll demonstrate the best I can left-handed. That it doesn't matter if you're right-handed or left-handed, the balance will work without having to move it. The great thing about the balancer is that you can use it on flat ground like we have here, which means you can use it in your basement, you can use it in your garage, you can use it in your backyard, you can use it year-round. If you work on the mechanics with it, you don't have to throw a baseball to work on your mechanics, so you're not going to put any undue stress on your arm while working with the balancer. And now I will show you how to use it on the mound. Now you can also use the balancer on the mound. Again, you can use it for your mechanics without throwing a baseball, or you can actually throw your bullpen session using the balancer and throwing live while you're taking your lessons or working on your bullpens at your team's workouts or wherever you're at. The balancer can be used with or without a baseball.